Hi guys, welcome back to another episode at my YouTube channel. Before we start this video, I would like to remind you guys to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week. Also ring that little notification bell. That way you will get notified when I post my next video. Today we are making some lunch boxes. Lunch boxes are always great because they will make you save your money for something that is more fun to spend them on. Like traveling or, buying something that you really want, or just doing something fun with your family. For me personally, I obviously want the lunchbox to fill me up. That is very important. I want it to taste great, I want it to look great, but I also don't want it to make me feel so heavy that I can't continue working. Today's lunchbox is going to be all of that. We are going to make a quinoa, broccoli and beetroot salad with spinach, white beans and a hummus tahini dressing. Sounds good? Well, continue watching! So this lunchbox is actually perfect to make if you got some leftover quinoa. I've used this type. It's like a mixed one with the red, black and white quinoa seeds. But use any quinoa that you prefer, that you have at home. What I recommend when you're cooking your quinoa is to add a little bit of vegetable stock into the water, because that way the quinoa gets a little bit more flavor. I find that it can be a bit bland, otherwise you have to use a lot of spices to kind of make it taste anything. I've already got the quinoa here, which is already cooked. So what we're doing with the broccoli is just simply putting it on a baking tray with some parchment paper, tossing over about 2 tablespoons of olive oil and a little bit of sea salt. And just pop that in the oven on quite a high heat for about 25 minutes. What we can do while the broccoli is in the oven is to toast some walnuts. I just simply added walnuts into a dry pan and just tossed them around until they started to look a bit golden. So what we will start with while the broccoli is cooling down is to chop up the beetroots, which I bought pre-cooked from the store. You can of course also cook your beetroots from scratch, but these ones will save you a lot of time and hassle. So if you can find them in the store, I would recommend to get these, and they're not that expensive either. So yeah, this is a very good shortcut. We're also going to blend together the hummus and tahini dressing, which is basically just hummus. You can use store-bought or you can use homemade. I'll link a recipe for the homemade. If you don't already have a batch of homemade hummus at home, just get the store-bought one. We're going to use tahini. That's the front of the jar. If you're unfamiliar to tahini, that is basically like peanut butter but made with sesame seeds. We're also going to use some lemon for the dressing. These are boxes that you don't have to microwave, so that is pretty good if you're on location. I'm going to also fill the boxes with some baby spinach, big white beans as well, just as extra things in there. You could put your lunch boxes into actual boxes, or if you want, you can also put your boxes into a jar. You could also use a jar if you want. This is a smaller size, but you could use, whichever size that will fit your hunger for that day. If you're going to eat the food box straight away, I would drizzle over the hummus dressing. But if you're not going to eat it straight away and you're preparing it for the next couple of days, I would recommend putting the dressing in a little separate container, because otherwise everything kind of gets a bit soggy quite quickly. Let's just build the boxes. Super simple. Gonna be super filling but still make you feel comfortable for the rest of the day. This is so like really clean and good ingredients for your body that will make you feel great. These will last in the fridge for about, I would say, 3 days, especially if you keep the dressing on the side. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every week. Until I see you again, have a good one. Bye, guys.